Hey, good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today I'm going to use the Astromatrix Tarot. Um, we'll see. I think it's been doing pretty good. So I did put a poll out there for to see if anyone would be interested in a Facebook users group, free. I would call it something like tarot talk or something, like where we're just, if you have questions or like, hey, I got these three cards, what do you think, this is what I think, kind of have a group, group thing. We can use it for learning, we can use it for practice readings, whatever floats your boat, as long as it sticks with tarot. So and right now, for anyone on YouTube, I will, if we do it, I'll keep it free. I think if I have other people outside of the YouTube channel, then I might charge like $5 a month or something. We'll see. We'll see how it grows. We'll see what it does. Right now, I just want it to be interactive, and I was going to use threads, and that's bleh. I, I just don't know how to use it. So I was like, okay, I don't know how much energy I want to put into threads. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to take a look at, just the upcoming week. What do we got going on? I'll do three cards for the progression of the week and then kind of do influences, overall influences. Okay. So how does the week go? Three cards. Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, and Nine of Pentacles. Okay. And what will we not see this week? What's unknown to us? High Priestess. What should we keep an eye for? Six of Cups. Wow. Unexpected. Judgment. Challenge. Queen of Cups. Strength. Eight of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles. Well, a lot of cups too. So, never mind. Where does this go? Lovers. Advice. World. Uh-oh, we're back to our choices again. So Seven of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. So I have Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's definitely some kind of wish fulfilled, and it has to do with that King of Pentacles. So I feel like at the beginning of the week, or now, even like you have this dream, these wishes, these desires, and I feel like this is a manifestation, like something that you've been manifesting. So here's the Nine of Cups, and it does have to do with choices. I think there's still going to be choices out there, and I think we've been talking a lot about this, and I do still feel like if it's because this is still here, I don't think it's settled yet, but I feel like it should be. Now, as the week progresses, I feel like the King of Pentacles talks about stability. I do feel like this is a external energy, someone else, and this is also feeling to me like an offer of some sort. This does not have to be gender specific. So this is not necessarily a male, it's just a king. So that king has a very strong energy, very confident. All of the kings are confident in their life area basically, and he's stable, and he's quiet, and he watches, and he's good with money, and it feels businessy to me to some degree. It really does. It feels like, or just someone in your life that's very stable. Then we get to the Nine of Pentacles as the week moves on, and that talks about being independent, which is odd to me because it ends up where this leads is the Lovers. So that's a lot of times when I see in a love reading the Nine of Pentacles, it means that you'll be alone for a bit, not in a bad way, just independent, not necessarily with somebody. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your own needs. But I do feel like this is something, I do feel like this is definitely love. So um, I think I'm gonna pull some a little bit more because, so here's the three cards. So we've got the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups in the middle, or I mean the King of Pentacles in the middle, and then the Nine of Pentacles. And that's the progression of the energies throughout the week. Um, I want to know more about like what is, um, tell me more about the situation in general, please. Okay, recognition. So I do feel like still we've got someone that's, remember yesterday, I think it was yesterday in our yesterday reading, the recognition came up in the challenge, and it felt to me like the challenge was saying you may have another choice, and the problem will be that you might not get as much recognition. And where you're at now, you get recognition, but this has to do with all of that. Like, sorry, it's like a little fuzzy right now. Come on, camera. So, I feel like this is about, I feel like there is recognition coming in. And it comes from desires, this King of Pentacles energy. And then I think what this is I think it's like realizing you're okay, like you're good, you're successful, you're all of those wonderful things. I feel like that's what it is. Sometimes I have to worry about Kitty. She goes up and makes a mess of my candles. So what we don't see is the High Priestess. And I think that's saying that what we don't see, we're not supposed to see. You know me with the High Priestess. I feel like sometimes it's about the answers are not supposed to be known right now. I feel like I'm getting the overall feeling that there's definitely a positive progression happening here, whether it's job related or love related. It could be either or it could be a combination of both. There could be something happening here that not necessarily love, but maybe partnership in a job or in an adventure. Not an adventure. What's the word I'm looking? An event venture. Some kind of venture happening, and then you have a partner with that. But I feel like this is saying, yeah, what you don't see, you're not supposed to see. You're not supposed to know about it right now. Also, though, anytime that High Priestess shows up, no matter where it shows up, it's also about trusting your intuition and that your inner self knows, and then the right things will happen. What to look for is the Six of Cups. So I feel like this definitely is someone from the past. I do. I feel like or a feeling from the past. So this King of Pentacles is either someone from your past. Again, male or female, doesn't matter. Or it is whatever is happening here reminds you of something that happened in the past. I feel like it's a positive thing, though, because we have the Judgment and what's unexpected, and you feel revitalized. So whether it's a past situation that is renewed and revitalized, or it's something about so it reminds you of the past because you're feeling revitalized. You're feeling like you're coming, like this is a phoenix, man. Like, rising, phoenix rising. It's like, okay, let's I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna, and it's that kind of feeling. So if there was a negative situation in the past that this reminds you of, it's not it. You're coming out of it. You're breaking free. Then this will be very unexpected when you feel like it. It's going to feel really good, but it's going to be so unexpected, and you're not going to expect that you'll be that taken back by this. Like, it's really going to come as a surprise. I feel like something's really going to surprise you this week. Um, the challenge is the Queen of Cups. I feel like, I feel like this is somebody. I don't know why. I'm just kind of leaning that way. Like there may be a challenge with somebody in your life that's very nice and sweet, and caring. So there's something happening here where you may have to disappoint somebody, and it's going to be hard because you care about them, or you feel like you're going to disappoint them. Might not necessarily disappoint them. It's just it's going to be a challenge, and you think you are. So how are you going to handle it? What are you going to do? Those kind of choices are going to then come in. But this does have to do with choices. Your strength this week is going to be the Eight of Pentacles, which is a lot about the focus. You will have good focus this week. You will be able to move forward this week. You will be able to see progress this week, which is the most important thing, because I feel like there's been a lack of seeing the progress of what you've been working on or what you've been doing or the things that you have been wishing for or wanting. You have seen no progress. We've had so many decision cards lately, like in these readings, that it's like this stuck energy, and I feel like that's changing. And I feel like for someone, it's changing a lot. Like I feel like this may be very specific, but I feel like for someone this week, and I don't think this is general, I think this is very specific, there is going to be a huge awakening about not only who you are, but what you can do and what you're capable of. And you're going to be recognized for something pretty big. And if it's not big, it's big to you. Okay, so like it makes a difference to you a lot, because sometimes what we get recognized for that is important to us isn't necessarily this, you know, the world might not think it's that great, right? But we're like, yeah, I needed that really bad, and that's important to me. And that's something that's, close to my heart. I think that for someone specifically, there's going to be some big, I think that Phoenix is a big deal. Like they're going to really feel revitalized. I mean, it's a cool card. I think it's a Phoenix. I'm just guessing, but it feels like a Phoenix to me. The Phoenix Rising, I guess I could look at the booklet. Looks like a Phoenix. Am I being totally goofy? This is Judgment. Embrace your inner calling. You are all set to take your life to the next level. Yeah. Yeah, listening to your inner calling. That could be too what's going on here. I think we don't need to know, because there's going to be something inside of us. And another thing too, when we're doing collective readings, this is slightly different for everybody. So if I called it out maybe too specific, then not everybody's listening, and we all need to listen to say there is going to be something that is going to be good for you, and it's all different. I think, when we're looking just at general cards, yeah, I do feel like for someone this is a really big deal, but I do feel like the energy is positive regardless. So even for the general reading, I feel like it's just kind of a nice change of how things progress. But I do feel like you're leaning towards this relationship here. I'm going to pull a couple cards on this. Can you tell me about the Lovers and where this all leads? Page of Cups, offer of love. There's a conflict though. Five of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. So the conflict is love versus home. So maybe there's something happening here with someone that maybe lives in a different area, different state, kind of long distance, maybe, could be. But I definitely feel like there is, it's about an offer of romance or an offer of something, um, love of some kind. If it's not love, it's like, okay, let's go out, let's start dating. Or if you're dating someone, they may, let you know that they care more about you maybe than just a friendly dating type situation. But I definitely feel like that, yeah. The conflict though is the 10 of pentacles. So there's going to be, again, you're going to go back to those choices. So the world is our oyster. No, the world is our advice. I feel like this is just, you know, remember to embrace the journey. Um, when I see the world, it's the end of the journey, or a specific life area, right? Or a specific life cycle. So the world is, like, your college education, or even your high school education, or, maybe a time in your life where, cancer recovery, or, where it's long enough and there's enough to it, but it's the ending of that cycle. I feel like it's embracing the ending of an old cycle and to embrace the new. Again, the phoenix rising. I think this is huge. I feel like there is a definitely something coming in from the past that will really, or a feeling, but it's gonna really renew you. And the having that advice be the world, recognize that one cycle can come to an end, but there can be another beginning. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes when something comes to an end, we get sad and we worry about it, but this is more of an evolution. So it's going to feel that way too. And I think that the advice is just reminding you of that, but it's going to feel that way because these are all great cards. So there we have it. Long reading. Sorry. But I like it. I think there is a lot of stability happening here this week, but I do feel like you're manifesting your dreams. And that's the most important thing, is to really be able to manifest what's important to you in your dreams. And I would love to hear from you. Please let me know, comment, yeah, anything. Please hit the like button as well. Take care. Have a beautiful day.